Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Stephanie, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how you can instantly create an AI agent in Claude and n8n. Find this to be useful, especially if you're just getting started with building AI agents, or you have a use case and you're looking for some inspiration on how to architect the entire solution. Let's get started. So you need to have Claude Desktop installed on your computer. If you don't have Claude Desktop, then you can go to the Claude AI website and then download the Claude Desktop based on the type of computer you use. When you come into Claude Desktop, just make sure that you're on the Claude Opus 4 version instead of the Sonnet 4. Opus 4 is the latest version which was recently released. When you come into Claude Desktop, what you want to do is create a new project. So we're going to click on create a new project, and in here I'm just going to say n8n AI agent generator. So that'll be the name of the project. In the description, I'm just going to say this project is for instantly generating AI agents for n8n, and then I'm going to click on create project. So once you click on create project, the first thing is to add your knowledge base into your project. So in order to do so, there's a website online, there's a GitHub repo that has like various free templates that you could sort of download and then use for your project as well. Just always make sure that you're crediting their source. So when you come into, I'm going to leave the URL for this repo as well in the description box or in the caption below so that you can go and download it. So when you come in here into GitHub, all you have to do is click on the code and then you can download it as zip. So once this is downloaded, you have to come back into your project in Claude Desktop and then you need to upload the files. So I'm going to click on upload from device, and then in here all I'm going to do is because this particular tutorial I just want to focus on a simple email agent, I'm going to come in here into the folder for email automation, and then I'm going to leverage these JSON files in here. The reason why you'd want to add your knowledge base in there is because you want to give it something to sort of like train your output on, right? Your output is as good as your input, so you want to give it sample files so like it has an idea of like what it needs to do when it comes to like whatever prompt you give to it. So once you have uploaded your files into your knowledge base, which is like your RAG, the next thing is you want to ask Claude what sort of structure it's looking for in terms when it comes to generating an AI agent for you. So I'm going to be using this exact prompt in Claude. I'm just going to say how best should I structure my prompts to get a fully working AI agent workflow. So, and then I'm going to click on enter and let's see what Claude comes up with. So it's going to reference the AI agent email automation template I provided earlier, and it's going to sort of like based on that give me what my structure should be so that it could also provide me with the right JSON file I need in order to like build my own AI agent in n8n. So that's super cool. So it's sort of generating this for us right now. Okay, so this is really good. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to come in here and then I'm going to save it as a PDF file onto my computer. So let's say if I decide to print, I'm just going to save it as PDF, and then I'm going to probably save it in a folder on my computer. So I'm going to come in here, let's say, and say Claude prompt structure. So now this is saved onto my computer. Now what I want to do is, because I have the prompt structure I need, what I really want to do next is I'm just going to go into ChatGPT and I'm going to say, okay, based on the information you have in this PDF, can you sort of generate a prompt for me to use in Claude so that I can build an AI email automation agent? And then I'm going to click on enter. And then let's see what we get from ChatGPT. So what I said was, just to recap, I just said based on the structure in the PDF, can you generate an AI agent to check my emails and respond and make sure I'm in the loop? So let's see what I get. It's generating the exact prompt I need right now. So the prompt is complete right now. So this is what we got from ChatGPT. So at this point, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on copy, and then I'll go back into Claude Desktop, and then I'm just going to paste this exact prompt in there. So I have the prompt structure I need and everything, and then I'm going to click on enter, and then let's see, it's going to generate the entire JSON file we need. And then we can take this JSON file and put that in n8n and then configure it the way we want it to run. So let's see what we get. Okay, so as you can see, the code has been generated for us. So what we have to do at this point is to just copy this and then go into n8n. We open a new workflow. Then I'm just going to paste the JSON file in here. This is exactly what we got from our JSON file from Claude Opus 4. And as you can see, there's a notepad here telling us about what this AI agent email responder does. So it says that it automatically processes emails from the AI process label, and it classifies email types, it summarizes summarizes content, it drafts response, it requests approval via Slack, it sends approved emails and replies, it logs all the activities, and it runs every 10 minutes. And I can see that it's scattered all over the place, so I'd have to sort of do some extra work in like piecing together all these nodes, but it's definitely a good place to start. So here are my honest opinions about using Claude Opus 4 to instantly create your own AI agent. Using Claude Opus 4 like this is definitely a great place to start, don't get me wrong, especially if you're a beginner and you're just getting started into building AI agents. Why? Because you'd get your JSON workflow generated for you, which makes the whole process a lot more easier. You can literally copy and paste that into n8n like we did in this tutorial, and then you have a working starting point. Having said that, as we saw, it won't always be perfect and you'd often spend time cleaning up output, tweaking nodes, adjusting the flow logic. And for some people, that's actually a great learning process because you get to see how everything fits together. But I'll be honest, it can be a little bit time consuming at first. Now, if you're more experienced AI agents builder, this approach is still really useful. Not so much for generating a perfect production ready workflow, but more for inspiration around architecture. I got some really good ideas from this process on how to structure the agent, handle memory, and think about fallback logic. So I think overall it was useful as someone who has been building AI agents for a while now. So in terms of cost and speed, Claude Opus 4 is not the cheapest or the fastest model out there. So if you are building a very high volume transactional agent, you might want to look at lighter models like Claude Haiku or GPT-4 Mini for those parts of your stack. But when you care about the quality of output reasoning and tone, then it's hard to beat Claude Opus 4. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below. Is this something you try? If you've tried this in the past, what was your experience? I'd like to know. I'll leave your comments in the comment section below. And as usual, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then I'll encourage you to hit the subscribe button. Also share this with your network, all the good stuff. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.